dropped. Good catch. I should be an athlete. It's a tablet that truly has changed my life because I'm not tech savvy, but oh my gosh, with Apple, it's easy, it's intuitive, it's so wonderful, and everything is just, I'm typing in today's special value right now, is at your fingertips. So what I happen to be holding in my hands, it's one hot commodity. From last night at midnight to Kirsten's last presentation, we have absolutely fallen in love with our Apple iPad. In fact, over 14,000 orders have been placed. You want to know why? You get everything you could absolutely possibly need and want with our configuration. It is the newest Apple iPad. We all keep calling it a newborn. It's only 3 weeks old. It just hit stores end of September. It's only beginning of October. We have a huge price, I should say a huge price breakdown on the latest and greatest from Apple. And you don't need to go shopping later on to grab everything else that you're going to want. We already provided it for you. It is the last iPad today's special value of the year. And this time, we're giving you over 3 years of tech support. We've never done that before. So for an entire 3 years, you can call at any time and say, hey, I think I need some help. We're offering free shipping and handling. We have our wonderful easy pay. So if you're looking at the price and you know you want it and you want all the accessories, look in the $90 and $110 chart and you'll realize that's all that's due this early afternoon to either get the bestest gift on the world for someone you know could use an upgrade or could use a new tablet, or treat yourself. Now, there's a lot up here, but it's actually really easy. There's 3 iPad colors. You're looking at them right here. They are space gray, the darker one, silver right there in the middle, and then that really pretty gold color. And then once you choose which color you want, and of course the size, which is the gigabyte, the 32 or the 128, you're then going to figure out which accessories you want. Let me just give you a quick update because this has been so very popular. If anybody wants this silver option, there's only the 32 gigabyte left. And it's very, very limited. So that is the one that we are not waiting on, all right? Just the 32. Now, choose your 32 or 128, choose your color, and then what do you want the accessories to look like? Do you want them to be done in silver? Do you want them to be done in gold? Would you prefer rose gold? Would you prefer black? And then we also have your little accessory that you can add on if you are looking for the softer carry case. So this is seriously the time to do this, and everything you get is written down right here on this chart, completely included. Of course, we put that 3-year Tech Live Connect right at the top because that is very, very exciting, and we've never done that before, and we're able to do it with our last iPad Today special value this year. It would cost $287. Then all the accessories. I mean, I don't know about you, with our kids learning at home, earbuds are a must because we also don't want to learn high school and college and elementary school again. So it's just all right there. You don't have to think about anything. The keyboard case that makes it feel even more like an additional laptop that you're purchasing for your family, it's right there for you. And let me tell you what it should be costing versus your QVC savings. So you would be looking for the 32 gigabyte or the 128 at $817 or $917. We're at $450 or $550. That saves everybody around $367. More importantly, I cannot stress enough the perks of shopping at QVC. You do not have to pay $450 or $550 this morning. You can pay $90 or $110 in the form of payments, but the first payment puts the tablet in the mail. So you're using the newest Apple iPad in just a matter of days. If you're saving it for the holiday, terrific. You can pay along the way, but it's ready at your house. We all know shopping is very different this year with the pandemic. This is the year we are not waiting for holiday gifts. And so if you know you could use an upgrade, the house could use another iPad, the college student needs an iPad. Heck, the elementary school student needs an iPad right now because they're even learning that way. Do not wait. It's the last iPad Today special value of the year, but more importantly, we have it. I mean, electronics are not what they were last year. They're not readily available. We also have our 12-month special financing That's what that cue card, I've mentioned that twice before this morning. Remember, you're going to open a cue card and you're going to get a $40 credit to put towards a future QVC purchase. But when you open your cue card with a Today's Special Value from Apple, you can set yourself up with 12 months of paying for it. Really great to think about, especially if you have more than one child homeschooling right now and you need more than one Apple iPad. We're certainly your store. 1.1 million iPads sold on QVC. So with all that being said, do not wait. I am not sure when we're going to have a final presentation on this, but I can tell you it's going to be earlier than later. I want you all to meet the lovely gentleman who is bringing this to you all. His name is Justin Satoka. Hi, Justin. How are you?
Hey. I'm doing great, Amy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I know, Kirsten, you got to hang out earlier, and we were supposed to hang out longer. And with every presentation, we're watching thousands of these being sold at one time.
I know.
And I know it's the latest and greatest, but with my presentation, I think I know why it's being sold. It's because our 90-year-old grandmothers would like to connect to their grandkids. Our 6-year-olds are doing first grade at home, and I swear Apple is the easiest tablet ever.
You hit the nail on the head. It's so intuitive that whether you're 90 years old or if you're 6 years old, you can use this tablet. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. My grandfather, who's 82, has been using his tablet for the last, I just was talking to him this morning, 4 or 5 years. Because he called me and he said, that looks pretty good. Should I upgrade? What's the difference here? And actually, there are some pretty significant differences with this tablet. 8th generation, 22 days old. It's an infant, like you were saying. It just came out 3 weeks ago. This has better resolution on it. Take a look at this little photo of this monkey. As I zoom in, did you know that he had all of that mango on his face there? You probably didn't, but as you zoom in, you can see all that fine detail. How about as I go into his hair, and you can actually make out every single strand there because of that Retina display. We have 10.2-inch screen with 3.5 million pixels or 3.5 million beads of light that are inside of this, which means whether you're looking at your photos or if you're going to actually, maybe let's play some videos. If you're going to do that as well, it's going to look really, really stunning. So no matter what it is that you're going to use this for, it's going to look amazing. See how we have that movement there. All of the colors are rich and vivid. You can even zoom in on some of your videos too. So you can even take a look at some of that live action as it's happening. There is so much to love with this tablet. And something else that you're going to love are the apps that come included with this. So everything that I show you in what is unfortunately this shortened presentation now is going to be stuff that you can do right out of the gate, things that you get on day one, like your Keynote. So what Keynote is, this is a way for you to make presentations. Somebody wrote in earlier on the Facebook and told us on Facebook Live about how they were going to pick this up for their daughter, who's a teacher. And maybe you want to make the 3rd grade quiz here. Amy, do you think you can pass the 3rd grade quiz?
Honestly, I'm not so sure, because even helping a 1st grader, I'm like, huh? What's a number line?
A little difficult, right?
Yes.
Well, how about blue and yellow? What color does that make?
Green.
That makes green. So from the standpoint of an educational tool, this is a really cool way to be able to either study or use this to teach other students. Is the sun a star or is it a planet?
Oh God, why did you have to ask me that, Justin?
I'm gonna go like this.
Well, I know it's not a planet, but I didn't know it was a star. I thought the sun was the sun.
The sun is a star, yeah. So you can have all these different little quizzes that you can put in. You see the animations as I go through that. Apple takes the guesswork out of it. I didn't have to go in and like computer code this. All I did was slide an animation in and it happened. And if you have any questions whatsoever, you have that tech support that's coming included. Right here is the pamphlet that you're going to get home. On the back of this are all of the code. You have 3 years of tech support. That's US-based tech support, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For somebody, you can pick up the phone and they're going to help walk you through step-by-step any questions that you may have. I've never been to Oklahoma City before. I would love to go one day, but for now, I can do a flyover tour. And I can do flyover tours in our MAPS program all over the world. And this shows off the Retina display. It shows off the 3 dimensions to this. But it's a really cool way to be able to research somewhere that you're going to, or you can take a little mini vacation right from your living room couch using this tablet. I know a lot of questions have come to us on Facebook about FaceTime. Yes, you can FaceTime from here. Another question that came up a lot was, is this cellular or Wi-Fi? This is only a Wi-Fi. There is no cellular plan that you need to add on to this, so don't worry about that. I see that Jenna is commenting about how she loves her Apple product. So thrilled to hear that, Jenna. And Cynthia has a really great question about how do you transfer data from a Windows computer to the iPad. So there are some websites and services that you can do where you can actually download apps to be able to make that transfer over to here. The other thing that you can do is you can email things to yourself, or you can upload your files up to iCloud and then download them right from here. Now, if you're transferring from another Apple iPad, you simply just log in. But using iCloud, everything is in sync. And again, any questions that you have 3 additional years of that tech support that's coming included. They can help walk you through step by step on how to transfer from either an older iPad, how to get set up on this one day one, or how to set up and transfer files from a PC.
Justin, thank you. We've never done that 3-year tech support before. This is our last Apple iPad for the year. So I just, I'm down here on the sofa. I loved seeing everything that you were doing, from taking us to Oklahoma City to, setting up a work project. But to me, and we have Apple iPads at home, it's that at the end of the night when my daughter has her Nintendo on and she wants me to come and watch her, but I also really want to go shopping on QVC.com, I can just bring this over to the sofa and I just, checked out these cute little Kookaburra slide sandals. They're kind of slippery, kind of at-home shoes, and you can wear them out. And I can be right here on the sofa and not in an office, not with a heavy laptop, but not also figuring out what do I hit? What do I do? And I'm a lover of FaceTime because so many people in my life have Apple phones. So you do understand that FaceTime is already on this and ready to go. And so you can see the people you haven't seen for months. And it's just like calling them. It's not like we have to set an appointment at 5:30 on Monday. You hook this up and I'll hook that up and we'll see each other through the internet. No, you just try and give them a call. And if they answer, you see them. And Justin, I think one of the things that probably could help people, because obviously you're getting everything you want and need, and you get the savings and the free shipping and the extra tech support. Maybe it's this whole, I don't know whether I should do 32 or 128, and I already have the minier tablet, should I upgrade? So you kind of want to walk them through that?
Absolutely. So when it comes to the gigabytes, what a gigabyte is space, the amount of stuff that you can put on here. So let's compare it to a closet. And actually, let's take a look at this first. So 32 gigabyte, more than 10,000 photos, up to 4 hours of HD video, or up to 7,800 songs. As for the 128, more than 64,000 photos, up to 1,000 minutes of full HD video, or up to 30,000 songs, or any combination of them. When you compare that to a closet, think about a closet that is like the hallway closet. You might need to manage it a little bit. You have to put more in there, you have to take some stuff out. But the 128 is like that dream walk-in closet where you can fill it up and it requires a lot less management. If you're going with the 32 gigabytes, I suggest that you're always in Wi-Fi, that you stream things, and you don't mind deleting some stuff, meaning deleting photos, deleting apps, or deleting videos after you're done with that. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to go through and have to delete your photos or videos or any of that stuff, go with the 128. Because the one thing with Apple is you can't add on memory down the line. You have to make that decision today. And Sarita actually asked if there's a certain printer that would work for this. So yes, you can print from here. It's called AirPrint. The way that it works is when you have something open that you want to print, you just simply hit the print button. So you'll go up to the 3 dots, print button, and then you're going to hit print down here. I have an HP DeskJet that I have hooked up right now. I'm going to hit that print button and it's going to fire off the printer. But any Wi-Fi enabled printer is what you can do wirelessly with this. So you can hear my printer in the background right now. It's printing this numbers project. This is also compatible with Excel, meaning that I can export this out, Amy, to a Microsoft Excel format. If you want to download the Microsoft Office suite on here, you can do that in the App Store. Your current subscription that you have may allow for you to be able to have that open, or you could also purchase subscriptions for that if you would like to as well. As you can see, they're right there available. But we do give you programs that will be compatible with this, meaning you can open up Word documents in Pages. You can open up a PowerPoint in Keynote. There might be some slight differences here and there, but it's easy to edit and change. And what's also important to know, especially for the student, especially for someone at university or somebody who's using this for work, is that you can print from here. So to answer Sarita's question, can you print from this? Yes, you can. I'm doing it right now. I went from what was that digital copy, and in just about 5 seconds here, I'm going to have a paper copy of the birthday budget that I made for my brother's party.
Wow. Okay. So it doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any better than this. And to have the newest version already at a today's special value, it's a great opportunity, which is why so many families are saying yes to this morning. Whether you're upgrading because you want bigger and faster and prettier, that's a bag I bought. I'm going to show it to you on Monday. I went with the gray. But speaking of colors, let's go back to what we have, because you are getting it all from the extra protection, or the extra tech, I should say, the 3yr Tech Connect. We've never done that before. And 2 sets of headphones, and the keypad that makes it feel more like a laptop than ever before. And then you also, in addition, get the little stylus pen down there. You get all